Hi and welcome to Old School Blues Guitar. It is time for the second verse of Blind Blake's guitar Chimes. It's an instrumental in the key of C and it is pretty cool. And the first verse, pretty difficult. I plowed my way through that. Now it's time for the first stop time. And one of the really cool parts of the song are these little melodic things that he does with the stop times. And so I'm going to show that to you, the first one. I'm going to switch out thumb picks here because it's kind of worn out. So anyway, he gets to the end of the first verse where he does the chord thing. And then he does this. Let me try to play it all the way through. And there's the second verse, my version of it, my sloppy version. Anyway, starts out with a double stop. So he's got a C, this is a second position C bar chord, and you can play this double stop over that with my first finger on the third fret of the first string and my ring finger on the fifth fret of the second string. And he starts out, moves it down one, everything down one to the third, second, and fourth frets. And when he comes back down, he's just walking his first finger, second fret, first fret. And then he does this little single note thing from the second string, first fret, to the second fret of the third string, and back. So the whole first part. And then he's going to get a C. So I'm picking a C chord, the fifth string at the third fret, just keeping my C shape. And then picking up with my pinky on the third fret now. And then coming down with the thumb. G seventh chord, picking twice before I drop my thumb on the fourth string. So that whole little phrase. Let me play it in context. And then before that finishes, he kind of gets ahead. Does the C, and then a C seventh. And again, when you keep the alternating bass going, I don't think it matters if you're going fifth to fourth frets or sixth to fourth. It all works, so I don't really pay as much attention to that. Can't hear it real well on the Blind Blake recording, so I'm not sure what he's doing. I just try different things and see what works. So anyway, that part, let's do the whole first part of that. Then C seventh. And then he's going to go to another melody over the F chord. And that phrase, if you play any of Blind Blake's stuff in C, you're going to have to play that. Diddy Wah Diddy, Georgia Bound, a lot of those tunes you use this F shape, and he's picking. Picking that while keeping the bass going. And so he does that twice, that same pattern. And then he's going to do this diminished chord. That's the first part of it. So I'm walking into it, keeping my first finger is just going to move and then put the chord down. So I'm going from the third fret of the fourth string to the fourth fret. And then I'm putting my fingers down. My second finger is on the fourth fret of the second string. My ring finger is on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, and my pinky is on the 5th fret of the 1st string. So he does that little lead-in note, and then picks 3, 2, 1, like this. And he's going to move that shape here, where my first finger is now on the 7th fret of the 4th string. But this time he's just going to pick 4, 3, 2 before he starts this single string run. So the whole thing like this. That's kind of cool. And then he's going to get the 8th fret of the 1st string and do something like this. I think it's quicker. Something like that. I play it whatever I feel like playing it, but I play the same notes, but Blind Blake accentuates it a different way and plays it. Something like that. So we're going from the 8th fret. So I'm picking that chord, and then right when I get the 1st string in that chord, I'm going down to the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Open, 1st string, 1st fret of the 2nd string, right away to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So the whole thing, something like that. And then 1st fret of the 1st string, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, open 2nd string, to your C chord. I'm pinching my 5th string and my 2nd string within the C chord. So that whole thing. That's how I play it if I slow it down. If I play it normal speed, I don't even think about what I'm doing. I just do it. But to teach it, I'm trying to think. So it's... And then he does this little rolling thing. Open 5th string, 1, 2, into a G chord. So without the 6 and the 4 bass, so I'm in a G chord shape, pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, open 1st, 3rd fret of the 2nd string with my pinky, open 3rd string, and then the 1st string, which is fretted with my pinky. It's a G chord, so I'm picking out of the G chord. And again, with the alternating bass, from the 6 to the 4, 6th string to the 4th string, out of this G chord shape. So when you hear the quick picking going on, it's usually a chord shape, and he's just kind of dragging his finger and using maybe his pinky to pick some notes, fret some notes, and play a melody. But he's keeping the chord shape and he's keeping the alternating bass. So let's play that again. And then I hear the 6th, and then without the bass, he's going to get the open 3rd string, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 1st fret of the 2nd string, and he's going to bend up on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then kind of a quick pick and release to the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and then an open 3rd string. So it's like this. And then 3, 2 on the 4th string to the 3rd fret of the 5th string. He does a turnaround, something like that. He doesn't play it exactly like that. That's one part of the song I haven't gone through and gotten all the turnarounds exactly. So that last part, one thing I figured out is when you do this C chord with the ring finger on the 6th and 5th string, the pattern that you often see is the stumble bass, and then with the 1st finger up stroke on the second and third string, and then the downstroke on the fourth string. Like that. And if you get that, whoop, it helps put it in the right timing. So let me play that whole verse all the way through. I'll try to play it a little slower. It's hard for me to slow down with this. So he starts out like this. Not exactly right, but I'm in the right ballpark. I botched a couple things. This, that timing is kind of tough, and I'm just getting into that part of the song. In fact, I just recently figured that part out, at least what notes he's playing. So it's one thing to figure the notes out, it's another thing to get the timing, and it's another thing to put it all together with the bass going in there. So there is my best effort for now teaching the second verse of Guitar Chimes. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, let me know, because I'm trying to figure this thing out. Come back with the third verse.